Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? All right, please gather everybody around. We're gonna we're gonna be doing a very quick one. Thank you, Bjorn Wankwan Namani. Thank you for signing in. First man Idiahi, Erica. Thank you so much, Elvis Sebarin. Guys, share the video. I just finished watching a presidential candidate, Sowore, do his live broadcast. It's always interesting as ever. And so I just waited till it was done and we're doing our own. Good evening, Father P. Josh, Williams, Peter, Deborah. Good evening. How are you guys doing? I'm so glad with the advances that AAC is doing all over the place. A presidential candidate is touring Ibadan, and it is awesome. I saw the meetings he had, and they turned the whole town upside down. We were at Nsukka also yesterday, and we turned the town upside down. You know, it's funny. We usually don't have a very large crowd, like all the rented crowds that you see all these guys move all over the place. Our crowds are small and compact. They are the real thing because we just went there to talk to the people, not just to show a crowd. I've always told people, I know these crowds are rented. If you have £1,000,000, you can always rent about, you can approximately 1,000 crowd will be yours, or even with less than that, you can rent 1,000 people in an area for politics. So it's nothing for them to fill up a stadium with 30,000 people or so. But today, there's something I want to talk about. I met a young man. And I asked him. I said, "Omore, thank you so much for coming live." I asked him. I said, "Who are you going to vote for?" He said, I really don't want to let you know. But one thing is for sure, I'm not voting either for Atiku or for Buhari. You know, he was emphatic about it. And I can tell you, so many people I've talked to have said the same thing. You're going to be shocked. I'm telling you, in this election, one thing I will assure you is that you're going to be shocked. A lot of people are going to vote for a candidate they don't know as long as they do not vote for APC and PDP. There will be a huge upset in this election. Is Chuku Phillips, thank you for coming on. There's going to be a huge upset. Going by what we saw during our campaign rally, going by what we hear people tell us when we talk to them, they are tired of the establishment. They are tired of what is right now. They want a total change. Good evening, Phillips. Phillips was there in Nsukka, and it was an awesome rally. We were amazed at the kind of reception that we received, and we're encouraged. And right now we're planning to go around other localities, but we're not ashamed to say it. We're not shy to say it. We need a lot of support, and we know you guys are not going to let us down. We've cut down whatever it is we were proposing to move around with. Now we have a smaller group, the focus group of people who really can talk to the, oh, okay, wow, there's no light. They just took the light. So you guys are you're gonna watch me in darkness. This is what we are hoping to change. If you vote AAC, we're gonna make sure that there's power all the time, all year round. But this is APC government, so enjoy it. This is the government you guys don't want to vote out. A government that keeps you in darkness every time they want to. It's not a big deal for them to take the light. In fact, when people a state in northern Nigeria, when they had light for so long, they started complaining. They said, NEPA, come and take your light. When you bring the bill now, it will be too much. They were so suspicious when they had light for a long time. So, guys, you just have to vote AAC so you can have light. But I was talking about our campaign. It's amazing. Oh, my friends in Toronto will be dying now, and our friends in diaspora. Well, even in Nigeria here, where they have light, they'll be dying. I don't know why anybody with good gray matter in their brains will want to keep voting for this government. Okay, the light is back now. We are lucky. In some places, they don't even have a generator. I'm in a hotel room, so at least they have a generator. They could turn it on. But how about the people who don't have a generator? They are right now in darkness. Anyway, that was just a distraction. I was talking about our campaign and the experiences we've been having in the campaign trail. And I say that people are going to be shocked because the young, the old, everybody is tired of the establishment. They're just tired. They want something new. And they're going to vote according to their heart. Now, if you call them for rallies, they come. If you offer them money, they will take, because there's so much hunger in the land. People actually need these monies. So they will take the money, but they are going to vote for their conscience. And we want you to support us. We want you to support the moves we're making. We've seen the effect of the grassroots campaigns that we go. Even when you don't tell them anything, just coming in their neighborhood and shaking their hands and them seeing you. One man said, "You give us hope." One man saw us campaigning. He looked at me and he said, "You know what? You give us hope. I know it's not easy. I know you don't have all it takes. I know you don't have all the finances, but so seeing a young man like you, braving it out there, taking the bulls by the horn, shows that there is hope in the future of our generation." So, guys, there is hope, and we need your support. We really, really need your support right now. If we don't get support, we're not going to be able to cover the remaining local governments that we need to cover. We've made it simple. Just $100 will be able to take us to a location. Just $100. We have about, I think we have about 10 more to go. So I need you guys to donate to us. $100 will take care of a day. If we had 10 people donating $100 each, we'll be fine. Please, guys, give me 1 second. I need to shut down my system. It keeps beeping. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're fine now. You need to donate to us. Donate to Chidi for Governor 2019. I'm gonna pin this so you guys can donate. We're following the footsteps of our presidential candidate and our party leader, Sowore. This is the only way we raise money. This is the only way we're able to support our campaign. We don't have any godfathers. Okay, now they're gonna switch back to the other line. Okay. So this is the only way we raise money. We don't have any godfathers. We don't have any godmothers. We do everything we do from money donated by ordinary people like you. Hey, Sonny, Money Therefore, thank you so much, sir, for joining in. One thing I like about Mr. Sonny Sylvester Money Therefore, he's from the other side of the political divide, but he has a good head, and he's able to he has a good head and a sound mind. He's able to relate with everybody. He's able to discuss political situations as objective as it can be. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on my live broadcast. I appreciate it. So guys, like I was saying, we need your support. Donate whatever amount you can. It doesn't matter, it goes a long way. For those of you who can do $10, $20, $100, we appreciate that, and we'll continue to appreciate you. I want to thank Jerry in the UK, who's donated $50 this night. Thank you so much, Jerry. There's a lot of you who also do not want us to mention your names. We respect that, but we thank you for your donations. That is what has kept us going. And like I said, as small as $100 can get us to our next destination. You know why? Because we're very prudent. We trim things down. We're doing grassroots campaign. We're not doing a crowd show. It's not about showing the population. We just go about and we talk to the people and we greet them, we shake their hands. That's really what we're doing. We allow them to ask the questions and we answer them. We don't overlabor them with our campaign strategy and our manifesto. We just look at, some of them don't even care what you say because they think you're just going to sound like every other person. But just the fact that you came to their locality and you're touching them, you're going inside their shops, you go into the market, you're shaking the hands of the laborer. There's one guy who was offloading cement. I came to shake him. He pulled his hand back. I grabbed his hand and I shook it. I'm like, come on. I'm a sight man. I see these things all the time. You could just see the smile on his face. And some other person was like, are you the governorship candidate? He said, oh my goodness, this is the first time I'm shaking a governor. And I'm like, I'm not yet the governor, but yes, you're very close to the governor, to shaking the hands of the governor. And so, like I said, the reason why we're able to do what we do with not so much money is because we don't go sharing money to anybody. We don't go trying to impress anybody. We just travel light. We travel, we're very prudent in our expenditure because we know these are people's money that we're using and we have to give account of it. So that's why we're appealing to you to just support us. $100, $50, $25, $20, $10, $1 goes a long way. 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 100,000, a million naira, it will still go a long way to doing what we do. We have logistics to take care of, and we're doing this the right way. This is the way it should be done. It's not just people flashing money all over the place. We come to some places, oh wow, Robert Ndibe, thank you so much, sir. Wow, I am really honored. A lot of very important people are listening to us tonight. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, we are a brand of politics is a brand of politics where we are trying to do things the right way. We are trying to do things the right way. The right way is the hard way, but you see, if we're going to win this election, it's going to be won on our own terms. We're not going to adopt the terms, or we're not going to adopt the style of the people that we know they really did us in. We're living, our generation have had it so bad for so many years. We've not come close to leadership. For so many years, they've not given us the opportunity that we've asked for. They've always pushed us to the youth wing of our political parties. For those of us who have been in politics, they always push you to go and become a member of the youth wing, but they never let you to take the front and center position of leadership, and that's not good. So you find people who went into politics when they were 25, 30 years, they're still there in their late 70s. So all that while that we grew up, we were 15 when they were 25. Now check how old we are, and they're not even letting us get into politics. Is it when we are 90 years that they'll relinquish that position? They want to stay there till they're dead, then we'll get a chance. So that's why you hear us say, take it back. We are taking it back by force. When we say by force, not that we're going to get violent. I didn't say by violence, but we're going to take it by force. Remember, the Bible says that since the beginning of time, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violent taketh it by force. Now we're going to take it by force, but we're not going to take it violently, because nobody will give you power on a platter of gold. This time around, we're going to take it by force through our voters card. Through our voters card, that's what we're going to be doing. Bright Hill, thank you so much, Bright. Thank you very, very much for coming on live. Guys, AAC Enugu. I am in Nigeria for real. Every time I get so carried away and I'm enjoying Nigeria, I begin to think I'm elsewhere outside the country, and then they take the light and snap. It reminds me that I'm in Nigeria. Anyways, like I was saying, we're doing so well. I encourage everybody. Yeah, let me talk about something. Here. Someone was telling me that, Chidi, I don't think you should have come out now. I think you should have waited. I don't think you're ready. I don't think this. I don't think you'll make it. I don't think you young guys will make it. And I'm like, how come? I remember when I accepted Christ newly, I was really serious with my Christianity, and I had heard that I had the power to raise the dead if I believed it. Honestly, you know what happened? And those of you that knew me way back in Family Worship Center, you guys remember Pastor Enolegwomaku. When our senior pastor died, I mean, I believed him so much. I believed the Bible. I believed my faith that we could actually raise the dead. And I challenged the whole church. I challenged the leadership of the church. I challenged the pastors. I said, we can't bury him. He said we should pray and we are able to raise the dead. And everybody was like, Chidi, why? Don't do it. Why are you talking like that? And I was like, why wouldn't I talk like that? You guys taught us that it was possible to raise the dead. How come you people that taught us, you don't believe it? Honestly, I was so sure of the faith that I believed in. And the only thing that could make me let go was when they had to bring me in the room where he was lying in state, and they left me alone with him, and I prayed and I asked God to bring him back to life. It was only when I had prayed and nothing happened that I was convinced that he was dead. But you know, I never regretted that moment. Why I didn't regret it was because I had faith, and I got an opportunity to demonstrate my faith. I don't mess around. I don't waste my time. I believe in this mission with all of my heart. I believe that it is possible for a young man to become the president of this country. That's why I joined forces with Omoyele Sowore. For me, it is an attainable mission. And that is why I opted to run for the governorship of Enugu State. So, why is it that people say this is the time for the youth? Why is it that people say that young people should aspire? Why is it that they say you should go for lofty goals? And then when they see you doing it, they turn around and discourage you. What kind of a life is that? How come? Even especially with our pastors and people who are men of God, I get shocked when some of them tell me, Chidi, do you really believe in what you're doing? And I'm like, then why do you preach about it? Why do you tell us to aspire for greatness? Why do you tell us to be bold? Why do you tell us to go for the impossible? I mean, people charge you. People tell you to go for it. And then you step out there and you're going for it, and the same people turn around and they are surprised that you're actually going for it. Isn't that amazing? No. We will boldly step out and we will follow our hearts and we will go for the highest calling. It doesn't matter if we don't get it. We will not be discouraged. We are undaunted. We are courageous. We are bold as a lion. We will step where others fear to step into. Yes. If you can't do that, if you can't follow your heart, if you cannot pursue your dreams, then there is no need for you to leave. I'd rather die trying than not try at all. I'm telling you, that's me. At the end of my life, I want people to say that he did his best. And that's what they're going to say about the African Action Congress. Because we're doing our best. When we started, they were laughing at us. Look at us today. Today, we're one of the parties that they are talking about. And they are scared about us. You know, I was wondering, how come ASU strike is persisting? Has it occurred to you that youths occupy the greatest block of people who have registered and have received their PVC cards? This election is going to be won and lost by the decision of the youths. And the same youths who will be the turning point of this election are at home because of ASU strike. Why? Because most of them registered when they were in school. Most of them were hoping that they were going to vote in their schools. But right now, they are at home. They're not going to leave their homes to go to their schools to vote. So, I don't know. But it looks like a conspiracy theory that the ASU strike will continue or is not planning to be called off before the elections. I hope, for God's sake, that they call it off maybe next week, so that students will be able to vote in their higher institutions. But whether they call off the ASU strike or they don't call off the ASU strike, we, the young ones, we are still gonna turn the tide of things in this election. So I really wanted to thank everybody who's been supporting us. I want you guys to keep preaching the message of good governance. I want you to keep preaching the message of hope. If we stop hoping, if we stop having faith, then we're not worth living. I know that just by my participating in this whole process, I have given hope to a lot of people. I have made people see that, oh, it is possible. Because they always told us it took millions. Yes, it cost me a lot of money. It cost me money, it cost me time. Thank God that I have a very supportive wife. This would have wrecked my marriage and my family. It costs all of that. But it doesn't cost as much as they told us that it costs. Otherwise, we won't be able to do this. We use every resource available to us, and yet, and yes, we're able to make a mark. So I know that just by participating in this, we have encouraged people. We have set the ball rolling. We have blazed the trail for young people, and Nigeria will never remain the same because of African Action Congress. So please, I keep asking you guys to support us with whatever you can. The text that I pinned up there, open it and see how you can donate to us. If you are in Nigeria, you can donate through our bank account. If you are in the diaspora, you can always donate to our TD bank account. And then there's also GoFundMe. You can donate to us through GoFundMe. We have a lot of issues that we need to take care of here in terms of logistics. We don't share money. When we went to the market and they said, oh, give us money, and there's so much hunger. Nigerians are just begging. It's annoying. How did we get to this point? Everybody just says, give us money, give us money. This was not heard of so many years back. I'm telling you, it was unheard of. But now, that's the order of the day. When we got into the market and we said, we don't give money, people were like, don't say that, don't say that. If you say that, you're going to lose them. But we'll say, no, we don't share money. And they'll be like, why? Everybody else shares money. And that opens an avenue for us to be able to preach to them, for us to be able to tell them how they have allowed people to really, really have no respect for them because of these handouts that they give them, the 1,000 naira note, the 2,000 naira notes. By the time we finish talking to them, they no longer ask us for money. They just tell us, we wish that you guys will win, because we bring freshness to the game. We bring hope. There is nobody who doesn't, there's no father who doesn't want to see their child grow. No, parents want to see their child grow and marry and establish a home. How about if you keep telling your children, yes, wait till your uncle and your grandfather, just wait till they die before you marry, before you get a job, before you buy a car, before you build a house. Just wait. Let your uncles die. How dare you desire to marry? How dare you desire to build a house? How dare you desire to buy a car? That's exactly what you're telling us. You're telling us, how dare us aspire to be governors? How dare us aspire to be members of the House of Representatives? How dare us aspire to be senators? How dare us aspire for the number one job in Nigeria, the job of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? You're telling us when? If not now, when? If not here, where? Come on. This is our, somebody told me, he said, Chidi, be careful, be careful, don't be going around Enugu. I said, hey, this Enugu, anywhere that is within the circumference of Enugu, anywhere that is under Enugu, no human being can tell me not to put my feet in that place, as long as it is Enugu. The day I become afraid to talk in Enugu, then something has happened to me. I'm telling you. You can't intimidate me. This Enugu belongs to all of us. We all have equal, small ant, big man, chief, steward, servant. Everybody has equal. As long as I do not disturb what you're doing, as long as I do not block your own way, you do your own thing, I do my own thing. If I'm doing my own and you say that I will not do my own, that time you will get a little bit knowledge about the kind of person that I am. That day you will know that there are forces that are in place to protect the rights of every citizen, even the person who is small in your eyes. That right will be activated. So don't let anybody intimidate you. Aspire for whatever you want to be in life. I am aspiring to be the governor of Enugu State. It is well within my rights to do so. We are not doing anything bad. Sowore is aspiring to be the president of this country. That is what we should do. And I hope that our moves has inspired young people to wake up and know that they are not dumb, because young people are becoming hopeless. They've been out of job for years and years and years and years. Their sense of worth has been bastardized. Their self-worth is nothing. Lots of them. You see them doing things that ordinarily they shouldn't be doing. You try to interact with them, you see that they have very low self-esteem. They cannot even discuss about their future. They don't even know what they want anymore. Because for so many years they've held on, they've tried. That's why now all you see you doing is playing all these games, all this pool. Do you know who used to play pool? When we were growing up, it's only old men who don't have jobs. People who have no future ambition, who drink, they're the ones that play pool. Now, graduates, reasonable people, responsible people, out of frustration, out of nothing to do, they now go to play pool. You don't know that this football game betting, you don't know that it's pool. It's pool, though. What very old people used to do. That's how things are falling down to the level of young people now. Others get involved in all kinds of vices. The women go and just prostitute and do funny things. It's crazy. If we don't get it this time around, if we vote back the people who have destroyed our economy, our lifestyle, whatever it is we have hoped to become, the people who have destroyed it, we should just leave them alone. Just leave PDP and APC alone and vote for the young parties. That is where the future of Nigeria lies. That is our only hope. Once more, I'm encouraging you to donate to this cause so that we can go and teach the people, we can go and lecture them, we can go and give them hope that it's not over. All those people that intimidate you, you have power in your PVC. Someone says, the only reason why I want to vote for Atiku is because now Atiku has the power to defeat Buhari. So how can you say Atiku has the power to defeat Buhari? No politician has the power to defeat another politician. It is you, the electorate, that has the power. It is you that will empower any politician. It is when you empower Atiku that Atiku can do something. It is when you empower Buhari that Buhari can do something. On their own, they cannot do anything. That's why we're asking you to use your PVC and empower Omoyele Sowore. When you empower him, he will defeat Buhari. He will defeat Atiku Abubakar. Let us all not vote for Atiku Abubakar. He cannot do anything. Why do you think he's sharing dollars? I went today to try to change some money, and the exchange rate for dollar had just fallen down drastically. I asked the Alhaji, what's happening? He said, Atiku come now, bring dollar. So there was dollar everywhere, and it forced down the price. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Money that was stolen from Nigerians. Your money, my money. Somebody comes and is just spreading the money anyhow, just so that they can become the president of this country. I don't want to talk about Atiku anyway. That's not why I came here. But just to emphasize the importance of we, the youth, taking back our power and placing ourselves on the pedestal where we're supposed to be. Don't let anybody intimidate you, and vote for Chidi for governor 2019 campaign. See you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.